Hello students, as I promised you in my today's class we are going to learn is about chemical reaction. Okay, and we have already learned about chemical reaction in our last class. It is the react chemical change in which matter will change into a new substance, and during a chemical reaction usually we observe four characteristics: change of colors, evolution of gas, evolution or absorption of heat, or formation of precipitate. And today we are going to see this type of chemical reaction, students. So the first chemical reaction name is direct combination reaction. Direct combination reaction is the first chemical reaction which we are going to learn. And do remember, direct combination reaction is sometimes only called by the name combination reaction. Direct combination reaction is sometimes only called by the name combination reaction, also known by the name synthesis reaction. So another name of direct combination reaction is synthesis reaction. Now let us see what is this reaction. We can see one example here where A and B is combining to give you AB. So A and B are the two reactants. This is one reactant, this is another reactant. So A and B are two reactants. So when A and B are the two reactants, when they combine, you get a product called AB. So this is left hand side reactant, right hand side product, segregated by the symbol arrow. Okay. So A and B is the reactant, AB is the product. And here only one substance is formed. So such reaction is called combination reaction. When two compounds, or sometimes more than two, right now two, sometimes it may be more than two, combines to give you a single product, that is called combination reaction. So when two or more reactant combines to give a single product, that is called combination reaction. And one example you can see below. F iron plus sulfur, when they react we get iron sulfide. So the definition is given here. So direct combination reaction are those reaction in which two or more elements or compound combine to give a new compound or one new compound. So what you have to remember from here when you make the notes, write down the types of reaction, and number one you write direct combination reaction, that is synthesis reaction, we also call it by example. Then you write down the definition form. These are those reactions in which two or more element combines to give one new compound. Below that, write down the general example, A plus B arrow AB, and particular example, Fe plus S will give you FeS. So what you're going to write? The definition of combination reaction is below. After the definition, below that you write example, general one, number one, A plus B gives you AB, and particular example below that, F plus S, Fe plus S gives you FeS. So when two, three or more element combines or compound combines, we get a single one product, that is called combination reaction, students. Now we go to the number two, and that is called decomposition reaction. It's just opposite of combination actually. And let us see what is decomposition reaction here. Earlier, if you see, the two compound combine to give you a one, but here the one compound will break to give you two or more substance. So these are those reaction in which chemical substance decompose into two or more simpler substance. Right now you are getting two simpler substance, sometimes you get more than two also. So when a single compound breaks down to give you two or more than two simpler compound, that is called decomposition. And if you see, it is just opposite of your combination. Here AB is the reactant, here A plus B is the product, here AB is the product, and here it is reactant. So two or more combines to give you a single new product is combination, whereas a single compound when breaks to give you two or more substance, that is decomposition. So here also what you will do is you will remember the definition of decomposition reaction, and you will write down in your copy also. Okay, these are those reactions in which a chemical compound decompose into two or more simpler substance. That is the definition. Now below that, example. Give this general example. Below that, give a particular example where copper carbonate breaks to give you copper oxide, Cu, take out one O from here, Cu, one O, so you get CuO, and what is left? 2O, so CO2 you get. So hope so you all understood. Now we go to the third one, that is displacement reaction. Do remember, displacement reaction is also known by the name substitution reaction. Another name of displacement is substitution. Okay. Now let's see what happens here in this reaction, displacement. One element is A reacting with a compound BC. So here do remember, A is more reactive whereas B is less reactive. So therefore A will remove B. A will remove B, as a result B will come out, and what we get is AC. So here do remember, A is more reactive. A is more reactive and your B is less reactive. Less reactive. So the one which is more reactive, will displace the less reactive element, and such reaction is called displacement reaction. And once A will replace B, B will come out and you get is AC. So you have to remember again the definition and example from here, students. So what is displacement or substitution reaction? These are those reactions in which one element displaces the other element from its compound. One element will displace another element, in this example B, from its compound BC. So this is a particular general example. Now the particular you can see here, zinc is more reactive than copper. Zinc is more reactive than copper. So zinc will displace copper, whereby copper will come out and you get zinc sulfate out here. So this is the reaction in which one element displaces the other element from its compound. And this one element which displaces is more reactive, and the other element which will get displaced is less reactive. So remember the definition and example again. So how to remember? Definition: it is a reaction in which one element displaces the other element from its compound. Then give a general example, then a particular example below. So far we have discussed 3 reactions. If you want, you can repeat the video to understand one more time. Now we go with double decomposition reaction. Okay, first let me explain you. In double decomposition reaction, students, there are 2 compounds, A, B and C, D. So when you react this one, what will happen here? Check. B will go in place of D and D will come in place of B. And here it is called double displacement or double decomposition. So these are those reactions in which both reactants compound are decomposed to a new compound by exchanging their radicals. And which radical is being exchanged in these 2 compounds? B and D. B went here, D went here. So if there is exchange of radical, that is called double decomposition reaction. So here also what you have to do? Definition of double decomposition reaction. These are those reactions in which both reactant compounds decompose to give you new compound by exchange of radicals. One will go here, the other will come here. Below that, example. General one, you give the general example, and the particular one where the silver nitrate reacts with KCl. So when this will react, this NO3 will go to K to form KNO3, and this Cl will come to Ag to form AgCl, which is a precipitate actually. Okay. So students, do remember from this chapter types of chemical reaction. Types of chemical reaction. You're going to remember these 4 types of chemical reaction. What is direct combination? What is decomposition? What is displacement? And what is double decomposition reaction? Remember the definitions which is given below along with the general and particular example. So remember the 4 types of chemical reaction with the definitions, general example and particular example, and likewise you'll make the notes. Write down the definition of each reactions, then example below, general example below, then particular example. Also you all understood. Thank you very much.